Hello dear ladies and gentlemen, and in this video I came to you with such a terrible news from St. Louis, from United States of America, that Magnus Carlsen simply withdrew from Sinquiefield Cup. Magnus Carlsen simply didn't show up for the fourth round of this Sinquiefield Cup. Magnus had to face one of the strongest Azerbaijani chess players, Niemann, but simply Magnus didn't show up, and simply other participants, other chess players simply were in shock, and the fourth round was delayed for 15 minutes because all the spectators, all the staff of this tournament, all the commentators were simply in shock, and they didn't know what to do. And Magnus Carlsen, I guess before 5 minutes of beginning this fourth round, had tweeted in his Twitter account that he had to withdraw, that I have withdrawn from the tournament. I have always enjoyed playing in the St. Louis Chess Club and hope to be back in future. And also Magnus attached a link with Jose Mourinho interview. Jose Mourinho, it is a famous soccer coach, and in this interview Jose Mourinho said about unfair judgment, and after this tweet we have a lot of questions, a lot of different questions. What was the main reason of withdrawing from this tournament? Maybe Magnus Carlsen simply was feeling sick. Maybe Magnus Carlsen was tilting after his significantly lost to 19-year-old American chess prodigy Hans Niemann. What else could be the reason for of his withdrawing? We have a lot of questions, but some hours later, chess24.com source also had response that we have a deal, perhaps with cheating. Magnus Carlsen is not certain about clarity of Hans Niemann's move. Magnus, thinks that we have some unclear deal, and really, if we talk about recent game, about game between Magnus Carlsen and Hans Niemann, that game that placed in the third round of this Sinquiefield Cup, when Magnus Carlsen with white pieces got a terrible position after an opening, and in the near end game, Magnus Carlsen was simply outplayed by 19-year-old prodigy Hans Niemann. And really, if we talk about this situation, it's simply weird to say something, because we don't have any proof that Hans Niemann was cheating in this game, or he wasn't cheating. And now Magnus Carlsen had simply withdrew from this tournament, and now the next information will be in the today or perhaps tomorrow, and I guess that we will hear about Magnus' decision, and I guess that Magnus Carlsen has something to share with us. And really, one important thing, that Magnus Carlsen haven't ever in his life been suspicious, and he also had anyone accused in some kind of cheating. Maybe I believe that Magnus probably faced cheaters in online. I guess that almost every chess player in Lichess or on chess.com was facing one or more chess cheaters in their lives. I have also two. And really, Magnus Carlsen, I guess he has something to share with us, and I guess that Magnus is sure that this deal is not so clear how it seems, and I guess that Hans Niemann is also interesting, fascinating person, and really it's so ridiculous from my point of view, because Hans Niemann, in his interview to Alejandro Ramirez after beating Magnus Carlsen during the third round of Sinquiefield Cup, when Hans Niemann, answering the question about the opening preparation, he answered that this kind of position, when Magnus Carlsen decided to use this rare Nimzovich variation with fourth move g2 to g3, and Hans Niemann responds that he supposed that Magnus Carlsen with white pieces could have played some weird lines of Nimzovich variations, and Hans Niemann said that this absolute position in the opening was simply prepared by Hans before this game against Magnus Carlsen. Hans really he was playing too fast in the opening, and this may be a main reason, because how we can explain these fast moves, that it was simple preparation, and it is really funny to hear it, because how often do you really will guess the right opening choice by your opponent? How really often will you guess that for example, in this game Magnus Carlsen will play with you some rare variation with the fourth move g3 in Nimzo variation? It's really ridiculous, and it's really weird, how I think. And something here is probably unclear, and I guess soon, as much as possible, today or maybe tomorrow, we will get really proofs. And I guess that Magnus Carlsen is sure that here is something unclear connected with Hans Niemann. I cannot say that Hans Niemann cheater. I guess that he is really a very strong young person, and it's difficult to talk about it without any proofs. But we'll see in the future what Magnus Carlsen will share with us, what Magnus Carlsen is preparing right now. It's really a tough question. We'll see. And what is your opinion? Please share with me in the comments below on this video. I will be pleasant to read your comments.